And I want to say a big congratulations again to Sesi on the uh, publication of your book. It's a big deal to write a book, no matter how small the book is. It's a big deal to have your name printed on a book, something assigned to you in your name. I mean, it's a big deal because from generation to generation, the book is there. And even when you grow old and you're no more, the book is still there for your children, for future generation to access and all of that. So I like when people write a book. I usually tell people there is nothing stopping us from all having a book. We call it they call it an intellectual asset. Yes, it's an intellectual asset. Okay, so there's nothing stopping us all from writing a book, from owning a book, from having a book in our names, because it's like we are leaving a legacy behind for our children and our other generation to come. So having said all of that, L'inspiration is a book that I really love. And one of the things that stood out for me about that book is that it's a practical book. I mean, this is a real story sharing of how you are able to navigate, how you are able to build relationship. So many times, some of us, including me sometimes, we actually put up posts 10 ways to do this, 15 ways to do this, 35 ways to do this. And we will even discover that most of the time, we are not even doing that thing we are putting out, telling people to do. And nobody will even know you are not doing those things. I mean, I can go to Google and say, 10 ways to build confidence. And I just look at it, I just pick, pam, 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 and I just push it out. They say, oh, nice content, nice. Everybody started clapping for me. Meanwhile, what I even wrote there, I'm not even using them. I'm not even utilizing them. Those things are not even things that are practical to me. They are not things that have life to me. So we live in that kind of world where people just come around to push out contents of what they don't do. Tomlala, please can you help us tune down the volume of that music a bit?
Apologies, man.
Okay, no problem. So so one of the things that stood out for me about that book is that it's a real life stories of how Sesi was able to meet everybody he met on LinkedIn and how he was able to build relationship with them. And now let me also mention that I need to applaud the intentionality of Sesi, because in fact, that's the truth. I had never seen someone who is very intentional about relationship, building relationship like Sesi. I mean, this is not just for me. This is the testimonial. This is the testament of so many people who have met him. He is so deliberate about his relationships. He's not someone that would just say, let me leave it to chance. If I meet people, fine. If I don't meet them, fine. I mean, it takes intentional effort to say, okay, let me do this and this and this because I want to meet this person, because I want to have a relationship with this person. And I think that is very commendable, because even for me personally, one of the weaknesses I have is that I don't get to meet people easily. I am a very introverted person, but I have that clause, when you are introverted and you have that semi-clause off, I don't meet people. I'm trying to look for how better to say it. I don't meet people easily. Is it I don't meet people easily, or I am not a kind of person? Can you help me with grammar? Sorry, I studied accounting. Yes, I don't connect. Yes, that's just it. Yes, I don't connect easily. I mean, I can tell you that if 10 of us now we go to a new place, before I will even say I have someone I'm talking to, 3 days, 5 days is gone. I mean, I will just practically go to the place, do whatever I need to do, pack my bag and go. I am not someone that makes friends easily. Okay, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm not someone that makes friends easily. When I get to a new place, it really takes me a whole lot of time to mix up, to mingle. And I've seen it as a weakness. Okay, how do I overcome this? When I become an online coach, I discovered that I need to work on that, because I need to meet people. I need to talk to people. I need to market myself. I need to sell my brand. Okay, so Gradually, I started working on it. But even till now, when I go to a new place, it still take me a whole lot of time before I open up to say, okay, let me talk to this person. Okay, let me see, except you intentionally talk to me and say, oh, what's your name? Or you initiate a conversation. It's not that easy for me. And for Chelsea, it has been very easy for him because he value relationship. He understand the concept of relationship. He understand that we all need people to survive. There is no way we can live or exist in isolation. So the book, I am just giving a summary of the book and what stood out for me. So the book is 10 chapters, and each chapter has a story of how Sesi met people on LinkedIn, how he connected with them, what happened exactly. I mean, this is practical story. This is real life stories. And I think everybody should get that book. You know why I'm telling you to get that book? Like I said earlier when I wanted to start, it's not a fable. It is not a cock and bull story that somebody this is something that happened live to someone. So you can gain a lot from his experience, especially what are the things he did to connect to people. Some of us will be saying, oh, I want to access this high net worth person. I want to get closer to them. I want to have access to them. I want to, be able to speak with them. Why am I not getting close? The problem is because you don't know the right strategy to use. You're not using the right strategy to approach these people. Some of you will go to somebody's inbox and what you will type is I, or you type hello, and you just leave it there blank and you just go away. Hoping the person will reply, and you will now say, how was your night again? The person will reply, and you will come back and say, hope you ate this afternoon, and the person will now reply. I mean, who does that? This is a modern age. Nobody has such time. You have to go into somebody's inbox with intentionality. By the time you say, me, I'm even a bit patient. By the time you say I say hello. You say, how are you? I say, I'm fine. Any other thing from those two things, I am not going to answer you. I will ignore you don't let me even talk. I will ignore you completely. In fact, if I am in a bad mood that day, I will just block you because you're a time waster. And I don't like time waster in my network. So whatever it is you want to say, you should type everything together. In fact, you will see some people, in fact, you will even be patient to answer all their questions, all the how are you? Hope you have eaten. Hope you slept well. How was your night? How is your family? How is work going? You will be patient to answer all those questions, eventually to discover that they have nothing meaningful to say. Just exchange of pleasantries, baseless pleasantries. And sometimes I ask them, why exactly are you in my inbox? And some of them will not even have an answer because they don't even know what they are doing. Okay, so we need to be intentional because some of these people that you abuse access to, you might still need them tomorrow. And because you have abused access to them, you will not be able to go back. Or even if you go back, they will not give you attention again. So that is why we need to be intentional about our relationship, about how you meet people, and not just about how you meet people, how you manage the relationship. Some people, they will come with good intention, you will flow with them, you connect with them, but you discover that along the line, they just abuse that access. I remember one day, a lady who is a bit close to me who always come around to say, oh, Minta, I'm doing this, help me check. I give her that free hand to assess me anytime, any day. Now, this day she came, and I was really, really busy that day. And I told her, I said, good afternoon. Please drop your message. I said, please drop a voice note for me. People who are familiar with me know that I work with voice note a lot because I can be working and be listening to the voice note. I use it to multitask. So I would just say, okay, I might not have the time to call you or to place a call with you. Just drop a voice note for me. Whenever I'm less busy, I'll reply. And I told that lady, I said, just drop a voice note for me. I'm very busy at this period. When I read your voice note, when I listen to your voice note, I'll reply you. And she went away. She didn't say a word. She just disappeared. So like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, I now remember, I told this lady to drop a voice note for me. So I went to check on her. I said, I asked you to drop a voice note for me. What's happening? You did not drop it. That was how she now said, because he said you are busy. She was not trying to paint it as if, I said, oh, and I had to tell her frankly. I told her, I said, oh, I think I've given you too much of access. That is why you mess around with my time. Some people will not even come to me. They will say, oh, Minta, I wanted to come to you, but I cannot come because I know you will be busy. I will be the one telling them that don't worry, anytime, just drop a message. Anytime I will reply. Now I tell you to drop a message, you say, and that was just the end of that relationship. Once in a while, she still say I, but she doesn't have that access. I blocked it completely because my time is precious. If I'm telling you to drop a message, it's even a privilege in the first place. It's not a right. I want to review something for you. I want to help you to do something. And I tell you, I'm busy at this time. People who know me very well know that I do a lot behind the scene. I'm busy. Just drop your message. I will reply. And she was just misbehaving, just trying to do as if she has the right to my time. Oh, no, you don't do that. And I block the access. That's just it. Once in a while, she view my status and she still say, hi, hello, and it's fine. It's cool. So we all need to learn how to manage relationship. Don't abuse access. For the fact that somebody has given you access into their space, Sesi is someone that doesn't abuse access. He views my status every time, and he will only comment on things that matter to him or things that are important. I mean, you don't bombard people. Don't choke people with all sorts because you're trying to build a relationship. No, it doesn't work like that. Because at the end of the day, they will be tired, and you'll become very irritating and disgusting. Some people will not even tell you, but small, they will be withdrawing from you. So, in short, in summary, I will encourage everybody to buy that book. Like I said, it's a practical story of how Sesi has been able to meet everybody and how he has been able to manage and maintain the relationship with everybody. My own story too is there, how he met me. I remember when we had the Global Brand Summit. Is it last year? I think yes, last year. He came to my inbox to say, oh, Minta, I saw this. Can I have the replay? He sent an email to me. And so that is even it for me. Someone trying to connect with you intentionally. Because a lot of us, we leave things for chances and say, some people will say, what will be. No, my dear, what will be will not be if you don't be it. Permit me to use that English. Sometimes I usually say this thing that sometimes opportunities come to us, and sometimes we are the one that have to go and meet the opportunity. Sometimes people come to us naturally. Nature just have a way of bringing us together naturally. And sometimes you are the one that will take the bull by the horn and say, you know what, I want to connect with this person. You go to their inbox and say, hi, hello. I mean, I've done it several times. I will just go into people's, because like I told you, I have to get out of my shell, because I discovered that this kind of thing I'm doing online needs me to relate with people a lot. So I had to open myself up intentionally. I go to people's inbox. Oh, I love your dress. I love the post you made today. Well done. Keep it up. I'm just stopping by to say hi. Take care of yourself. Bye. Keep safe and all that. So you need to be intentional. It's not that you will not fold your hands. That is not how to build relationship. You need to take a step outside your comfort zone sometimes to meet people, to connect with people, and you can trust me, you are going to get a lot of results from that. I hope I did justice to this, and I hope everybody will get a copy. People, because I'm also streaming this on my platform. For people who are watching on my platform, I'm going to be dropping the link to buy the book. I'm going to be dropping it on the caption of this post once we finish, so that you can have a view of this book, and you are going to thank me later after reading it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, my host. Thank you, moderator.
Yeah, thank you so much, Minta. Thank you so much. It's really an honor for me actually to be introducing you. Let me say the secrets today. Let me tell you my very big secret. I'm actually been viewing you on LinkedIn for a very long time. But personally, I am somebody who is very reserved. I have this fear that let me just watch this person from afar. Yeah, I'm like your secret admirer. But I'm just like, how are these people doing this magic on LinkedIn? How are these people doing this magic? So today, having to hear you, to see you virtually, to be the one to introduce you, is really a great honor. And I said it at the first instance, not because it was just for the show or for people to see. It actually seems like it's the real thing. It's really an honor indeed for me to actually introduce you. I see what you do on LinkedIn. me. I read your post, but I'll just say like, well, just in my mind, I'll be saying, hey, when will somebody be diseased? It's like these people, they are very, like there's a myth around you guys, like you guys are gods,
not at all,
gods,
not at all.
yes, yes.
Not
I
at
think
all.
Shesina, I'm going to slide into your DM and I'm going to say hello, and I'm not going to abuse relationship. And thank God you like voice note. So I am a voice note person. I'll just quickly drop voice note and wait for you to respond at your
No
convenience.
problem.
It's such a great one speaking to have you.
Thank you
For
very
gracing
much.
our podcast. Do not in any way take it for granted.
Thank you very
So
much.
while we proceed, I want to speak to our audience. Please, I've seen your comments. Kindly drop 1 or 2 comments about the review of Minta. Thank you so much. I'll be reading 1 or 2 comments before we proceed and have our author speak to us. So someone here said that she learns from I think I tagged the post, but I can't. A lot of posts has come and gone. Okay, so I'm just going to be someone said, well done, Banja Peter, on the review. Someone said, I have learned that your network truly determines your net worth. Someone also said, the 3 C's stood out for me: create, connect, and collaborate. And I know that there's this Yoruba word or Yoruba adage that says that igi kan kokindagoshe. So you cannot achieve success alone in whatever form without the support of people. And I'm sure we also saw that in the Bible. Nobody can achieve success alone. On the journey of success, you need people to encourage you. You need people to work with you. You need people to advise you. You need mentors. Yes. And like I was saying, Barrister Sesi is my mentor. So thank you so much. Keep bringing in the comments. I think those are the few comments we have for now on the review. Banja, do you have anything to say before I hand over the imaginary mic to Sesi Odei, our man of honor today, our celebrity? Thank you. So let's have you speak to us, Banja.
So thank you very much, Somi. I would like to excuse myself. Sesi knows that I'm very busy. I'm planning a lot of things behind the scenes. So thank you very much, Mr. Banja. Thank you. I wish you all a wonderful weekend. All right. So thank you everyone who is watching on my platform. If you got value from that short video, please drop a comment and let me know you enjoyed the show. Do have a wonderful weekend and my regards to your family. Bye.